Off a day. Well, I wish we had good news. If you were there for the live stream we did earlier, we got a few more orders after that live stream, but that was it. So yeah, it was a bit of a sucky Friday for us. It wasn't a fry yay. It was a fry. I don't even know what word. It was just a regular Friday. But in case you guys didn't see the thumbnail or even the title for the live stream, it is going to be Dinner in the Sunset. So it is now 7:49 here in Texas, and the sunset's about 8:33, something like that. So, oof.
Why do people have to slam on their fucking brakes? I mean, what?
There's 3 cars up there.
And at least one of them's a fucking moron, apparently. Can we not figure out how to drive anymore?
Do you
Somebody
remember?
turned in front of you and you all of a sudden forget how to fucking drive.
But where we're going, you remember where it's at?
Okay.
There it is. Where we're going is a restaurant that we thought had closed down. It had become one of our favorites here in Killeen, and because it's a restaurant and it makes you feel like you're getting a home cooked meal. But you guys are gonna come in with us so we can get our dinner. Huh? What? You gonna make me go in there by myself? Cause. All right.
You're the islander.
All right. So you guys are gonna come with me and keep me company, because the hubby's gonna stay out here and keep the car running and cool. Because even though it is going on 8 o'clock, it is still in the low 90s. So, but anyways, let's go into the restaurant. It is a chain restaurant. But it's called C&H Hawaiian Grill. So if you guys ever find yourself in Killeen, please say they're open. I see people. But it's called C&H Hawaiian Grill here in Killeen, off of Fort Hood Street. But okay, let's go in and get our dinner. It's the Comic-Con that's taking place in August. Hawaiian Grill. Hey, nope, here to place an order. So happy that you guys are open, because we were going to the one that was closer to the other Walmart.
Yes, ma'am. I know what you're talking about.
And then the one in Harker Heights closed.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. But
Even though the direction does tell you wrong.
Really?
Yeah, it still does. Yeah, it still
that
takes.
was annoying because I don't get out as much.
I understand.
It takes you to that. It's not your fault.
But, yes,
But
ma'am.
you should call in because they're not being able to get to you.
I got you.
So it's kind of hard to say turn here when it's not a street. You feel me?
Yes, ma'am.
That's what they're making you turn in the street. And I was like,
Oh, so it takes you to that old one, the one that
no, it just tells you to turn in that next street, which I knew that's not. There's no way a restaurant could have been there.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay. So,
Sorry, ma'am.
oh, you're good. You're good.
sorry.
No, I do the delivery too.
I
So,
always like to let them know what's it's showing on here for your own business.
yeah, we know how that is.
Yeah.
DoorDash, Uber Eats,
Yes.
and it tries to take you where it's not.
Yes, and it's annoying when it takes you to wrong houses too. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Derek?
Yeah.
We're working on that. Joseph, you done with Derek? Derek? Yeah. Can you just come back right quick? Okay, good. For you.
Okay, so I'm gonna do the chicken katsu,
Yes, ma'am.
and my hubby is gonna do the steak.
So, chicken katsu and a steak?
Uh huh.
2 different plates?
Yes.
Gotcha. Do you want the max out on both of them?
Yes.
Gotcha. Anything else, ma'am?
Nope, that was it.
Gotcha. Can I get a name?
Melissa? And do you guys still have the rewards thing for the phone?
Yes, ma'am. Let me go. Let me take it. I need a phone number.
Okay.
Barbara?
Yes.
Gotcha. Gotcha, man. 21 on that. You want the
Yes, please. Print, yeah.
phone number one more time? Give me a shoe, I'll show you.
All right. Thank you.
No problem. That should be all show you. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Hey, Mabel. How's it going? So we're just getting our dinner at C&H Hawaiian Grill. I got chicken. The hubby got his steak. But after this, we are going to go park so we can go watch the sunset. But hey, Mike. Happy Friday. This is where I'm at right now. We're picking up our dinner. We're picking up our dinner. And then we are going to go and watch the sunset. You guys will watch the sunset while we eat in the background. How's it going? How are you guys tonight? It was a sucky day. We didn't even break $100. So yeah, we really hoping. I mean, over the last, let's see, we worked Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and now today, and we've done almost $300 in 4 days, and that's not good. I mean, I'm glad that we've made that much so far, but I'm really hoping that Saturday and Sunday will be a lot better. Woohoo! And thank you so much, Mike, for being part of my membership. Look at that, you hit 6 months. Awesome. But if you guys ever do come check it out, if you find yourself in a place where there is a C&H, I believe most of them are cooked to order. So again, you know, it's a taste of like a home cooked meal. And I believe some places do allow you to call ahead and place your order, so then that way you're not waiting. But oh, that is awesome, Mike. I'm glad that your market is still doing really hot with DoorDash. I'll make sure to watch your videos. I need to still watch your other 2 of your last 3 uploads. I've watched the first one. I still need to watch number 2 and number 3. But it's called C&H Hawaiian Grill. You might find something to that exact same franchise, or you might find something similar. But you guys should check it out. I am taking pointers. The hubby and I definitely, you know, are looking into, and I mentioned this before, but when we're actually going to start it, I don't know when that's going to happen. But I told him, and I mean, he even brought out some of the gear to do more like boxing and whatnot. So I still want to do a series on that, and even going to the gym So then that way we can actually work out on the punching bag and the speed bag. It's been maybe 3-4 years. It's been at least 4 years since the last time I worked on a speed bag, and that took a minute for me to even get the hang of it. But so yeah, so I'm getting pointers from yours too, because I know, not that I want, at least not for me. My hubby might want to, but for me, it's not so much as the lifting weights, but more of using weights as a cardio burn type thing. Yep. The utensils in teriyaki. Thank you.
You have a wonderful day.
You too. Are you guys closed on Mondays? Oh, that's right. It was Sundays. Never mind. Okay. I got to keep that in mind. All right. Have a good night. See, that wasn't even a long wait. That wasn't a long wait for the order. I've been live 12 minutes. So placing the order and getting it took about 10 minutes. So now we're gonna go find a spot. Can you watch my purse, babe? Thank you.
Yeah.
Huh?
There ain't no other restaurants.
Oh, it's not?
No.
Oh.
This is the only one left.
I could have sworn.
Yeah, there was 3 or 4.
Okay, so
There was 3.
I stand corrected. I stand corrected with this because I could have sworn C&H Hawaiian Grill was a franchise, because at one point there was 3. So I take that back. But either way, if you guys find yourself, an island restaurant, go and check it out and support the local.
I mean, L&L's all over the place.
Okay, L&L, that's also a Hawaiian Grill. They for sure are a franchise, but I could have sworn so was C&H. But we're gonna go find our spot to park so we can eat, and so we can all enjoy the sun setting, and have a chat about how everybody's day went. Mike, oh, you saw it already, how he did good on those 2 DoorDash. Like I said, Mike, if you're still there, you're really lucky to be in a hot zone for DoorDash. So we used to be in a hot zone for Spark, but too many people discovered that, and now it's just like it's overrun, it's oversaturated with drivers. So
Yeah, we freaking. It drives me nuts. I don't even know.
I know it does, babe.
It's not like we, come out here and only have Spark running.
That's true.
We
I
have
did have Uber
a
Eats.
bunch of other apps running at the same time.
I'll have Uber
and,
Eats and Favor on.
Yeah, orders came through today. The orders came through today, but I'm not doing this shit for free. So anybody that wants, to get your Spark order delivered, don't freaking have no tip, because we ain't picking the shit up, especially if you have a shit ton of items. I'm sorry, it's not happening.
And we saw a lot of that.
Yeah,
We saw a lot of
50
that.
something items, freaking $12. Like, come pick the shit up yourself, because I don't work for free. So I'd rather sit here and burn gas than bust my ass for somebody that doesn't appreciate what we do. And that's exactly what they're telling us whenever they don't feel like they need to tip. And I understand there's some people that can't afford it, but again, it's fucking it's a luxury.
It's
to
a
use the
premium
apps.
service.
It's a premium service. It's not, we're not out here freaking for our health trying to make people happy. We're out here trying to make money. And I'm not gonna fucking do it for free. So I'll go back to, 40, 50, 60 hour fucking work week where I, make way more money than I make doing this shit. If that's going to be the case, which is probably what it's going to be. So.
But hello, good evening. Hi.
I mean, hell, I would rather go and get a job working for fucking one of the pizza places where, I get a fucking hourly wage on top of it if I'm going to be delivering for $2 fucking tips. I'm not going to go in and shop 40, 50, 60 items for nothing.
That's right. There's NATO. Alright, I have to steal it. I have to steal it. Oh. Alright, let's see if this will work. There we go. For whatever reason, yeah, you guys can stare at the crack in the window. Maybe we'll put some island music in the background. Set island ambiance.
New waves, I don't know. New music, it's the new flag. Put it on your Jamal station.
Yeah, I can put it on a. Let's see. But for those of you guys that are still here, if you're popping in, good evening. Hopefully y'all had a better Friday than we did. I mean, we made money. I'm happy about that. It's a really bad day if we work 4 to 6 hours to 7 hours and make no money. But so I'm happy. I'm happy that
I'm not, if you can't tell. I'm pretty fucking pissed off, but
you always are.
no, this is getting old.
Well, like I said, babe,
I'm tired
it's
of trying to fucking
it's the
roam
summer
around
lull.
trying to find places to fucking make money and not make fucking money.
I know. It's the summer lull. Everybody's feeling it.
We made better money last summer than we make.
I mean, that is true. When we were looking at how we did this time last year at the start of summer, we definitely did better. So I think it's a combination of the summertime slowdown, as well as our markets being oversaturated, saturated with drivers.
As well as people actually saving money and just going and doing the shit themselves, because that's got something to do with it too.
But again, we're going to try and keep this positive, even though we didn't have a great day and definitely feeling it. We'll try not to drag you guys down with us, so we'll keep it on the light note.
I'll keep quiet. She'll keep talking. There you go.
No.
She's the positive, chipper when I'm not.
If you guys have plans for this weekend, if you're not doing gig work, if you guys were at my live stream earlier today, I was talking about Guam Liberation. It's a big celebration. Here in Texas, there's at least 4 different cities that host a Guam Liberation, to include the one that we're in right now, in the Killeen, Coppers Cove area, and then there's going to be one in San Antonio. And I want to go to the one that's in San Antonio. That's going to be on the 26th, so if that's what we end up doing, you know, I'll be doing a live stream from that one too, because they have lots of vendors. They have performances, and I don't remember if it's set up as a potluck type setup when it comes to the food. I mean, because you get hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people showing up to this event, and you're talking about families. So it's not just a single or a couple.
Come on, man, you're driving a Humvee. Don't be a pussy. You want
What?
to come up creeping up
Oh.
beside me, take your shit through there. Go for it.
I'm like, what are you talking about?
This guy in his big ass Humvee wants to act like he's
No, because remember earlier, it dips right there because of all the rain.
He's in a Humvee.
I know, but is it clean?
Yeah, it's probably never seen off road in its life.
So
Just like half of these
it's
other
clean.
4-wheel drive vehicles running around here.
It's clean, so.
Oh, he's going for it.
Oh, there you
Go
go.
for it.
There
Get
you
it, son,
go.
get it. He thought about it. He
Oh,
got it.
oh.
Did he get it?
Oh. Oh, and see, that black truck wasn't even signaling.
No, it's his own fault.
That black truck wasn't even signaling. But yeah, so I definitely want to go and check out another island event and to celebrate Guam liberation. That way?
No, I don't want to go.
Oh, you don't want to
there.
go? You don't want to go to Walmart
Go sit over there.
because it's.
It's not time. You got time. I'll make Clear Creek Road up toward the airport. Be
So-
able to see something out there.
So one of the spots that we were going to go to was at Walmart, because we know the parking lot there, it sits perfect to where we can watch the sunset. But
But y'all seen that view.
yeah, we've shown you guys from that view before, so he's
We'll
gonna
find something else.
he's gonna try and find something else
Like right there.
for us to park, to where we're not going to be obscured by trees and whatnot as it starts to go down. Oh, I am so sorry. Look at that. Mama made it in there and I didn't even see that. Half a day, Mama. Thank you for joining. Yeah, see, I have to keep paying attention to the chats because sometimes it'll stop, and I have to make sure that it's on live chat and not just on top messages. But we're trying to find a spot to watch the sunset.
Question my authority.
We just, especially if you're just now popping in and you didn't see, we just picked up dinner at C&H Hawaiian Grill. But now the sun is in our eyes. Yep. But how are you tonight, Mama, if you're still there? I'll try to find a different position for the phone once we find a spot. see if I can do this now. Let me see if I can find it. Where? There it is. How was your Friday? There you go. So you said we're going to the airport? I'm just wondering. Because I think
Probably go to Joker's Ice House Park.
sorry, I was switching out. Still doing laundry. Switching out the laundry. I'm okay. Looks like it's going to be a pretty sunset. We just had an odd colored sunset. I made it short, but the colors didn't come through. Same as what I saw. Aw. Don't you love it when it does that? What you see and what your phone sees is a little off. But he says because this right here, it's a gas station that they're building. Oh, we were gonna park across this is our airport, but
Hill gets the fuck.
the hill got in the way, so now we can't see it. Doggone it. Doggone hills. The hills are alive with the sound of music. I love that movie. Sound of Music. I mean, we were constantly singing those songs. A dear, a female dear.
You ever watched the movie the whole way through? So.
Serious? No, because we got the kids to watch it. Okay, there's the sunset over there. But we got trees in our way. Yes. Well, we picked up our dinner and we're trying to find a spot to enjoy the sunset while we eat and chat. But we kind of did a circle. He had one idea, but as soon as we got closer to the airport, then there was a hill that was getting in the way. So yeah, at the moment, yeah, we're missing part of it.
God forbid you go to park at an airport for free for more than, you can't even park in a fucking half hour anymore.
No.
Bastards.
Wait, what?
No.
The half hour is no longer?
No, not here anyway.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I hate this fucking light. So stupid.
But how's everybody doing? For those that just popped in, welcome in. We got our dinner waiting right in here from C&H Hawaiian Grill. And now we're just trying to find a spot so we can watch the sunset. Ooh, right there. We can park from there. Sunset, sunset. Look at the sunset. We're just gonna head down to the very end of the street. No?
Because I don't know if it's back there.
There's a school back there.
Kind of school.
I think it's an elementary school. Because this one, I believe this road here ends at houses. I caught a live ostrich in a trap outside my house, and I'm trying to learn how to tame it. Well, that's good. Let me know how that goes. Mimi, well, that's good. I'm glad you had a good Friday. Hi, Allie.
It sure ends it out.
Yes, that one does.
It doesn't like it.
See? That wasn't the search bar. How to, oh. Now if we can get to the other side.
We're going to the other side. No. No.
Can we go over there?
We'll go back. Sun. Whatever. Wait, what time? I don't know, because...
Okay, so this isn't exactly working out, is it? Uh-oh. It's a feisty one, isn't it? No, we're gonna have to do the... It's disappearing.
Trying to go through there.
Yeah. All right, there we go. I was about to tap my window. All right, let me see if I can zoom in. Zoom in. How's that? Nope, it keeps wanting to. So let me try this. Let go. Boy. Ugh. Nope. Don't want to be staring at that. The blob that's on the windshield.
Yeah.
All right. This is teriyaki if you want any teriyaki. That one's yours. There's your macaroni. Macaroni. All right. First, let me show you guys this. There is, he got the steak. And there is the chicken katsu. And it comes with macaroni salad. Yummy! Gotta go dispatch on my homemade Gorilla Glue. Okay. Okay, Mama, thank you for popping in. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Good job. Uh-oh. Now I need to go out there and go out there and wipe it. Well, that's cool. That's a cool effect. You got your fork, right? Or no? No. Uh-oh. Now it won't come. Come on. Focus, focus, focus. Looks very dark.
Yep. There, not right.
But for those of you guys that are just popping in, or you wondering what's going on, we're having dinner, chatting with y'all, or at least trying to, while watching a sunset here in Texas and listening to some island music in the background. This is an actual radio station in Guam. And the language that you're hearing in the music is it's called Chamorro.
Listen live all over the world. KUAM.com. One's favorite. Listen at 60 feet.
For those of y'all that were watching earlier, this is that same app that I was talking about, the My Tuner radio app, where I can listen to radio stations without commercials.
Yeah, so it actually picks up a radio station from Guam. Hi, Oliver. I'm glad you had a good Friday. Hi, Jesse. I am streaming to you from Central Texas, just outside of Fort Hood. Oh, I'm sorry. Fort Cavazos.
I don't care if they changed it back or not.
Formerly known as Fort Hood.
Formerly known as Fort Cavazos. Because I think they changed it back, or they're working on it. I don't know. It's fucking wasted fucking money.
I don't know if my phone is doing it justice for you guys or not, but it's beautiful. It's got that red hue. Hi, Kimberly. I don't know, but we don't talk politics in here. But thank you for popping in. Boy, look at that. It's just disappearing so quickly. But this is the coloring that I try to catch. This is the coloring of the sunset that I enjoy. Hey, look at that.
Up at the last. Come on.
But man, look at that. As soon as the sunset... We didn't get to enjoy too much of the sunset. But can you hold it while you look? But I love the coloring. Jesse, with at least for tonight's live stream, really it's just to have a chat, how your day went, and showing the sunset. But my channel, Gig Life and More, because I do gig work, delivery apps like Uber Eats, DoorDash, Walmart Spark. I do cooking.
Isma 63 is Guam's favorite.
So if you do end up following my channel, I do a lot of stuff on this channel.
Careful.
Jesus.
Sorry. You can't freaking see it.
Oh, there.
Can you like
Where'd it go? There it is. We should have been parked here initially because it's... That's fine. This is good. This is good. No, no.
Color guard, nuclear, military brass, and others waiting to pay respects. Through the open cargo door, we can hear the ceremony, the shuffle of feet, the call of orders.
Hey, Caleb. No, it didn't. It didn't, unfortunately. We didn't even get to break $100 today. I also do crafting. So you guys can still see the coloring that the sun setting is leaving in the background. I love watching the orange, the red, the yellow. Yeah, as soon as we put it on our Guam station, now it sounds like they went to the news.
No, he was telling a story about,
The Liberation?
I don't know. No, I don't know what he was talking about. Military and nuclear, and I asked somebody coming back. Somebody being transferred back after.
Right now the phone looks like it's showing more color than in person. Because right now in person, I don't see.
Is that how was your Friday in the middle of the screen on everybody's screen, or just on yours?
There. No, because look.
Pretty much is.
Oh, it is? Then how come it's not showing up on this telephone? Okay,
Because I guess you had to answer it. So,
yeah, but it's there for anybody who joins the live stream. The phone that I'm streaming from, it's an Android. It's a Samsung. Now we know that this would be another spot that we could try to catch at another time. No, because we're staring at the house. I'm pointing the phone right at somebody's house. Yeah. I mean, we caught a little bit of the sunset, so not as much as I was hoping. It's so good. I missed this. If you're just now popping in, make sure you go to the start of the live stream because we went to a restaurant called CNH Hawaiian Island Grill. I thought it was a chain, but it's not. But if you're in the area and you come across an island restaurant, whether it be Hawaii or not, y'all should give it a try. I have to finish eating when we get home. I ate enough.
oh no, it's still there. After I answered it.
What?
I thought maybe if I answered the question, it would freaking go away, but it didn't. It's still smack dab in the middle.
Oh.
And don't do that during live streams when you're trying to show a sunset.
Well, it's below.
It's right in the middle of the screen.
But it's below it now.
It's in the middle of the screen, as far as I'm concerned. It's
There we go.
okay. That's better. I mean, we're trying some bubbles sitting in the middle.
I know. That wasn't my original intention, but
I know. Yeah.
mhm.
You say over or under?
Where's mine?
What?
My lid. Oh, you took my lid.
Just move. Yeah. Fucking glasses. Bunch of noise.
Making a bunch of noise there, Daddy. Well, I guess that was the end of the sunset. Pretty much ate what we could eat. I'll do better next time. I'll do better.
Sorry. I can keep forgetting it's not actually hooked to something up there. It's just sitting there. That's why you shouldn't just have it sitting there. So you had it just like that the whole time.
Yep, I guess I could have. Alright, so now we are gonna go ahead and head on home. Now that we caught some of the the sunset. We'll do better next time to make sure we get a prime spot. And I mean, we do have a couple of prime spots that we know of, but we were just trying to show it from, you know, to where the background is not the same. The last time I did a sunset live, it was in our hometown and we were at a bridge. That one was cool. I mean, I want to do another sunset live from the bridge again, but from a different spot, because as the sun was hitting the horizon, there was trees kind of blocking our way.
That tree might not be there no more.
No, I don't think that tree was affected though.
Oh, how high up again.
Sorry, I got food stuck in my teeth. Which is my water bottle. Oh, right here. Just to work and hopefully do a lot better than how the last few days have gone, you know. But who knows? I mean, I'm trying to think also for ideas for future live streams. I know recently I did talk about doing like doing a game night, which I still plan to. I just need to figure out what would be a good day to where I can get a decent turnout, because it's not fun to do a game night and I don't get a lot of people show up. So, but I still want to do a game night, whether it be, you know, to guess some, you know, a quiz or fill in the blank or name that tune. That much I haven't figured out yet.
Yeah, do name that too.
No, I can do the name of the tune. I mean, especially if I only play it for like 2 seconds. And do another crafting video, because again, if you've seen any of my recent crafting videos, and a couple of ideas that I've had in reference to the products that I would make from the resin.
It's a good dog.
What? You just saw a dog? Can't pet that dog. Can't pet that dog. Can't pet that dog.
It's a regular dog. I know.
Oh.
Regular old dog. Got off the chain. Better get home before the rain.
We're expected to get rain?
No, tomorrow.
Oh. Well, and there goes that. We got Mother Nature still trying to interfere with our work. I mean, if it rains, a little bit of rain is one thing, but as long as it's not storming and torrential rain, we don't need that yet. You think with all that rain, we're still in a drought? Because Lake Travis has rose.
Yeah, but it ain't full. I don't think it is. I don't know. They showed the drought monitor the other day. And it's a change, but
We're not in as bad of a drought.
I think up here is our area is all right. Further south, southwest, it's still. I don't know.
Hi, thanks for popping in. I'm live streaming from Texas, Central Texas. We're just now leaving what was formerly known as Fort Hood, but it's Fort Cavazos now. But we heard that they're actually going to be changing the name back. So I don't know. But for sure, we're live streaming from Texas. Good evening to you.
Change it back. Change it back. In a few years.
Yeah. It is now 8:47 p.m. here in Texas.
You know where your children are.
Germany. Beautiful country.
Been there, done that.
Yeah, we were there for 3 years. Loved it out there. That was our second time to Europe. Because the first one we were stationed at was England. And then, hey Cassandra. You don't have any fun weekend plans? Yeah, that's the same for us, other than to work and try to make some money.
Yeah, I'm on your side of the fucking road there, Bubba.
Hey, Indy. Well, it's the end of the day for us. We were hoping to try and make a minimum of 150, but we didn't even break 100. So now we got to work even harder for this weekend. How was your day, Indy? We try. The road that we're on right now, this stretch of highway, I mean, there are so many accidents on this road. But yeah, I was just talking about the different live streams that I am planning on doing. You know, from doing game night, doing another crafting video, and I want to do another cooking video. I just don't know yet on what I would cook. I mean, I kind of want to do another cooking video showcasing the food we cook in Guam, being that for the month of July, July 21st is Guam Liberation Celebration. when our island of Guam was liberated from Japanese. Yeah, just started working about 3 hours ago, and hopefully it's going good for you, Indy. Have a nice day. My work as taxi driver is finished. Oh, okay, ciao. Tschüss. Have a good night or good day. Oh, Cassandra, thank you. Indy, about 125, just landed back up for driver in-house. Nice. Well, that's good. I'm glad you were able to do over $100. I tell you, our market here is running dry, so we are running around to different zones to see where we can try and make up for and get a hot streak. It would be nice if Saturday and Sunday, or Sunday, one of those days, that we actually hit 200. I made it to 400. What? Yay! Congratulations, Cassandra. That's awesome. You are working your way up. And if there's anything that I don't say this much, and not as much as I used to, but this is, I like the kind of community where we support each other. So if you guys haven't already, for those that are here now, and especially in the chat, go and check out each other's channels and support each other. Hit the subscribe button. And don't forget, when you do subscribe to a new channel, just in case you didn't know, go and watch a short video, one of the short videos they have, and after you hit subscribe and comment on it, and that'll help validate your subscription to the new channel. I know it's rough. I definitely know it's rough with the subs, but I don't know how you are on your watch hours now, but that's awesome, Cassandra. You're getting there. So like I said, if you guys haven't already done so, make sure you guys go support each other. But yeah, so that's probably what I'll do is for the next cooking video is to, I don't know if necessarily it'll be a traditional dish, but it could still be just another popular dish in Guam. I've been kind of in the mood to do a dessert, and it's one that requires baking. So that'll be fun. I think that's what I'll do on my next cooking video. It's called pastit, and there's different ways to make it. You can bake it, and it's called pastit, but if you fry it, then it's called buchi buchi. Just because of it can be the same dough, it can be the same filling, but because the way you cook it will give it a different name. But I like baking it, so what I'll be doing is a pastit, and it's basically a baked turnover. So if you like turnovers, make sure you keep an eye on my channel for an upcoming cooking video, especially if you like desserts, because that's what I've been in the mood for, was to cook a dessert. And I don't think, I'm trying to remember, my channel is gonna hit 2 years in September, so I don't remember if I've, in any of my cooking videos, if I actually baked anything. I don't think I have. Just subbed to Lone Wolf. Awesome. Thank you, Cassandra. And Indy, if you're still there, let me do this for you. This will make it easier now. If you want to sub to any other channels, Indy. But yeah. No worries, Indy. How are your watch hours, Cassandra? And did you notice that for Walmart Spark, now they, and I believe even Favor does it if you're here in Texas, but now it actually shows your picture, your profile picture. Not good. I don't think I've seen you go live. Are you doing any live streams? Hey Don, how are you? Yours is under review. What do you? Your channel is under review? Oh, okay. I get you. On my way to South Padre Island. Nice. That's awesome. Are you going to be spending the weekend out there? I don't know if you saw my live stream from the weekend before. Not last weekend, but the weekend before that. We went to, what did I say that was? Port Aransas. And we also got to watch baby sea turtles being released. But there is still picture for Spark, but there is still bots. Oh, tell me about it. That's why we travel outside, away from our home zone.
Which ain't doing us much good now either.
Yeah, because even the zone that we just left, it's still pretty good, but it's oversaturated of other drivers, so it's been pretty rough. And here we are, just one way. We travel at least 32 miles. We're putting on our vehicle one way just to work there. So now we're trying to change up the plan but our home zone, oh yes, I totally agree that we're still battling the bots. My son and his girlfriend are taking. Aww. Well, I hope you have lots of fun. But that's like us too, Cassandra. We're the last 2 or 3 days, because we came down here Wednesday too, right? No, we went to Cedar Park Wednesday. No, yeah, we stayed up there Wednesday. The last 2 days, the hubby, he only got one offer on Spark that was worth accepting. Otherwise, it's been lousy. Yeah, I'm ready to go back to the beach. I want to do another getaway to the beach. I mean, I'd actually like to go when it's off season because the hotels are way cheaper. When we were in South Carolina, not this past Thanksgiving, but the year before,
Oh, I'm calling Austin. Come in, Austin. That's really
we what are you talking about?
funny. Thank God.
Oh, we went out to Myrtle Beach, and we got a hotel that was right off the beach. Literally, we walk out of the hotel and we're in the sand, and we only paid like 40 something or $50, I think, something like that. I want to go to the beach too. It's just too. Yeah, that's why. That's one of the other reasons, other than it being cheaper, is that it won't be so hot when it's off season. I've been MIA for like a week. I had the Mustang, so I haven't been on YouTube much. Oh, no worries, Don. Every time I'm in your area, I'm like, hey. We actually worked Cedar Park area. We were even on 620 briefly because we've been going back and forth from trying to work in Cedar Park area to the Round Rock, Pflugerville area. Just trying to change things up. Oh, you were in Georgetown yesterday? Yeah, we actually worked in Killeen yesterday. But for this weekend, we're not heading back over there. We're going to try to work North Austin and see, you know. We'll see. You did Round Rock yesterday? How was it? Because I even had Uber Eats on when we were in Round Rock, and there were offers coming in, but awesome, Indy. Dawn and Cassandra, you guys got a new sub from Indy. It was crap. Okay, like I said, when I hear, as sad as that is, to hear other people, you know, not doing well when they're out working for hours, you know, then that, on one hand, that also makes us feel like, okay, we're not the only ones suffering. We'll see. And I know my grandbabies go back to school next month. My eldest grandbaby is gonna be in middle school. Oh my gosh. Our eldest grandbaby is gonna be in middle school. Oh. I did a 1566 an hour a week. Mine is this weekend money. Oh wow. Now that was pretty much us too. I mean, if we can at least, you know, do $100. I mean, our minimum we try to make at least 150. But like I said, for tonight or for today, we didn't even break 100. And we got offers. We accepted offers on Uber Eats and Spark. Definitely been crappy. But I can't believe our eldest granddaughter is going to be in middle school. But anyways, I brought it up briefly about if my eldest has any more plans on getting away before the kids go back to school. And I kind of want to, since, because they went not this weekend, before but the weekend before July 4th, they had gone to San Antonio because she had taken them to SeaWorld. So, and we didn't get to participate with that. You know, they enjoyed themselves. It was a lot of walking. They enjoyed themselves. I kind of want to do something still with them before they go back to school. Yes, time does fly for sure. I did get up to 89% AR. OMG, they sent me way worse orders. See, I don't know what's going on with that. It's like they really want, you know, especially with Uber Eats and DoorDash, they are focusing on pushing that you get to a certain level with your acceptance rate, but then they still want to be sending you crappy orders. Hey there, good evening. Hi Mazza, how are you? Hit the like and subscribe. Thank you, Indy. But I don't know what I want to do, like a day getaway with them, or even like an overnight stay somewhere that's not too far away. So we're not feeling rushed. But I mean, because I know there are some places that we can go to and things that we can do, but I want to try and keep the expenses as minimal as possible. Because it's 4 grandbabies. But yeah, so we're going to have 1 in middle school and 3 still in elementary. How do you do there this evening? We're on our way home after not so good of a work day for us. How was yours? Okay, my son's girlfriend just said that I am about to lose my phone for a bit. Okay. Welcome back. Okay, Dawn, if I suddenly don't hear from you again, I'll know why. But I'll probably be ending the live stream shortly anyways, because we're less than 10 minutes away from home. I'm just trying to do live streams, you know, as much as I can without torturing my hubby, because when I go live, he can't listen to music. And yeah, he can listen to the earbud, but I don't want him doing that while he's driving. I hope you have a great work. Thank you, Dawn. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy the beach. Just finished poverty prevention, my term for work. Ah. I hope you have a fantastic weekend at the beach, Don. Have some fun for us. Hydrate, sunblock. Hydrate, sunblock. I may come from a tropical island, and I tell you, honestly, I don't even remember ever getting a sunburn, but I got sunburn on my feet.
She didn't listen to the white guy about sunblock, see?
Yeah. I put sunblock on my arms, and I was wearing a hat, so I didn't have any on my face, but I put some sunblock on my arms. But, you know, because that's not like the first time I've been to the beach, and I never got sunburned on my feet. But it was so bad. I mean, thankfully it didn't peel or anything like that, but I think it was a combination of me being dehydrated and not wearing sunblock on my feet, because I was standing in the water a lot. I was walking around as I was doing the live stream. I was kicking the water. So my feet was in the water a lot. So I'm sure that didn't help too much. have too much fun to call what I do. well, well, that's good. You're lucky. You're lucky if you get to say that about work. I miss that. I miss that type of work environment. I used to work for a bank, and it was the people. It was the people that made work fun and enjoyable. I gotta go. Okay, so at least the hydration part. I'm sorry about that, Don. You know, it slips my mind about that. So at least stay hydrated. The worst sunburn I ever had was from my ankles down. And it was almost, like I said, it was so bad on my feet. And it was more my left. I don't know why that was. It was more my left foot than my right, but my feet swole up. And it hurt that the next day, especially once I got home, I had to constantly keep my feet elevated. You know, I was putting aloe. We have this sunburn gel that has aloe and a little bit of the topical pain gel. I don't know if you guys can see me or not, but it has the gel had some topical pain med, so I would constantly, not constantly, but I would put a little bit in the morning and especially right before going to bed. You know, I'd put some on so I'm not messing with it while I'm laying in bed. Yes, it is the people that make my day so good. Yes. I mean, like I said, I mean, not that working at a bank isn't fun. I mean, especially once the bank went digital. That means we were no longer known as a teller. But we went digital, so that we were doing so much more. And I enjoyed my time with that company. But like I said, for me, it was just about the people that made it, you know, time fly. And, you know, I stayed friends with a few of my coworkers, my ex-coworkers. So we still meet up once in a blue moon because we all don't live locally anymore. Well, I'm still here where I used to work at that bank. The other two no longer live locally, so it's oh, I forgot that one doesn't do. Hey. You want to take this in there for me too? I'll be in a minute. Huh?
Huh?
What? What'd you say? Oh. What was I saying? I don't know, I forgot. Australia is notorious for sunburn. Oh yeah, I don't doubt that. But for me, when I think Australia, the only thing really that I think about when I hear Australia is what do you call that? Uh-oh. Is spiders. That's what I think about when I think about Australia, is spiders. So listen to this. Last night I got to order it was $13 for like 8 miles. It was 2 orders for the same person, which I picked up the food order, and I know about driving it there. They canceled the DoorDash and the food order. What but Dollar General was still on the screen, so I did not do the order. I canceled the other order also because I got scared. So DoorDash paid you $5. Well, that's good. I mean, it really is iffy when it comes to DoorDash, especially with some of the stuff that I've been hearing out there, with people being scammed on DoorDash. You know, with the type of order, it'd be something unusual. But you shouldn't, if you get that feeling that you're not safe or you think you're going to be scammed, then you got to follow, that's your instinct speaking to you, and you want to follow your instinct. So if you felt that that's, you know, there was something fishy about it, then you did the right thing. You did the right thing. And that's good that you got something out of it, because Uber Eats doesn't do that crap anymore. Uber Eats doesn't do the compensation like they used to. They used to pay you at least $3, you know, if you got to the restaurant and it was picked up by someone else, you know, situation like that. Because you are still spending time getting to the restaurant and your gas and whatnot. So they used to compensate at least $3. But now they don't even do that, so that kind of sucks that they don't. So yeah, Cassandra, I mean, like I said, for anybody else that does this line of work, especially for us women, or anybody, really, it doesn't matter, male or female. If you're doing this line of work, and especially when it's nighttime, there are many times, that's why I once fall hits, you know, when it gets dark by 5 o'clock, you know, there's a lot of areas that we deliver to where I'm like, I'm so glad we're doing this when it's still daylight. I'm so glad this, you know, you're with me and it's daylight type thing. So always listen to those hairs on the back of your neck. See? That is true. That is true. If you get that feeling, you know, if something's not right, you got to follow it. You got to follow it. Because that is your instincts telling you something. And hopefully you told DoorDash that you felt unsafe. Did you tell them that you felt unsafe? Or that you felt that there was something unusual or suspicious about the order? Oh, but just to show you guys, earlier when I was doing my live stream from this morning, or earlier this afternoon, this is the Fold, the Z Fold. I don't use this because the screen is cracked. When I open it up, it's cracked in the middle. You can't see it now, but there you go. It's cracked down here. And as awesome as this is, and now it disappears, you can't see it. You know, it's a big screen. It's a pain in the butt when I'm looking at it, and but anyways, this was the phone that I was using earlier. And I had this up. I had just put the magnetic ring on it. So, because instead of using, you know, this type of phone holder where I would just hook it on like that, I finally put an extra magnetic ring on this one, and I had it up on the phone holder. Well, of course, during the day, as we all know, when we put our phones up here on the dash, on any type of phone holder that it requires to be sitting up there like that, you know, it gets hot. You know, it gets the sun, you know, hitting it. And all of a sudden, my phone drops. Aw, thank you for that. Hey, Nicole, good evening. I appreciate that, Matza. And I apologize if I'm not saying that right. But I appreciate that. Si duas maasi. But the backing, the entire backside, not the what do you call it? This part right here. The plate. This plate, it detached from the phone. It detached from the phone, and I'm like, what the heck is going here? So I'm hoping, because I just put it back together, and I don't feel any uneven grooves in from where it detached or anything like that. But I used to have a case for this. Honestly, I don't know what I did with it, because then I had switched over to the wallet case for this, but it was bulky and heavy. So whenever I'm putting it up here to use the phone, so then I basically, it looks just like this to where it's exposed. So, and this is an old one, so they don't make cases for these anymore, because you know how it is. Once your phone hits like maybe 2 years, possibly even 3 years, it's hard to find cases for those phones. But how's it going tonight, Nicole? Wait, what? I got one for you. A daughter's driver went missing yesterday by where we live, and this morning what? Oh my gosh, Cassandra. That is terrible. This happened at 11:30 a.m. yesterday. Oh my gosh. And, oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. You too, Meta. Thank you for being here and chatting with us and hanging for a little bit. That's horrible. I mean, it's so close to home, and it's someone you know. My back is hurting, and I have a little migraine with it. Aw. That sucks, Nicole. If you didn't catch our July 4th live stream when we went bowling, my knee still hasn't recovered from it, and we only played 2 games. To do DoorDash. That's why 98% of the time I love it having my husband with me, and us doing work together, because there are so many benefits of having someone with you, and safety is one of them, so. But I do hope that you feel better, Nicole. My hubby definitely can feel you with that, because he's been, since he was in the military, has back issues. So carrying all these cases of water and heavy stuff doesn't help after a long day. But that's why we try to avoid orders that have 2 or more cases of water and lots of heavy stuff. Send back the love. Woo. Okay. Yes, 98% of the time. Only 9. Okay, I will say 99.9. There's only a smidge there. There's only a smidge there. And you know when I'm talking about why it's not 100%, babe. But yes, my hubby feels you on that. There's a spider crawling outside of the car. If I haven't told you guys that yet, I hate spiders. I cannot stand spiders. I grew up on a tropical island, and there were spiders, big spiders. But for whatever reason, I cannot stand spiders. They freak me out. The icy hot, You got to do the hot or cold treatments. Did you see it? It was on the windshield, and then I saw it walking across the dash.
No, he lives on the car. Don't worry about him. He lives in the car. Don't worry about him. He's here to collect the bugs.
Biofreeze, yes, that's what the hubby uses once in a blue moon. But I bought him this thing from Walmart. It's it's like a gel-like thing in the center that actually goes around your back, but you can use it warm or I'm sorry, hot or cold. And when his back is really bothering him, or even his shoulder, he'll either throw it in the freezer to do a cold treatment, or he pops it in the microwave for like 20 seconds to heat it up, and he does the hot treatment. But that helps him with his back, is to eat, go back and forth from doing a hot treatment to try and relax the muscles in the back. And if there's any inflammation, that's where the cold comes in. Let's hope it doesn't come in the car. That's what I'm hoping.
Yeah, they all live in the car.
He keeps saying
There's
that.
numerous spiders that live in various parts of your vehicles.
I know, but
especially like the side view mirrors.
as long as they don't make themselves known, that's the thing. I know that.
They're doing
But if
their job.
we had just made a delivery, so we were still in a neighborhood, and we're driving, and a freaking spider pops out, probably from the crevice like he's talking about. There was a spider that pops out and is on my side of the car and starts walking across the windshield, and I'm like, he could see that I'm freaking out. I'm like, there's a spider. And it's not that it was huge, but it was kind of like this, and it was just freaky looking. I'm gonna
special order a camel
No,
spider.
you are not.
And you will not fear spiders.
He used to be.
Anymore.
He used to be.
You will never fear spiders again once you encounter a fucking camel spider.
Yeah,
Okay?
the first few
Guaranteed.
years we were married, he used to be afraid of spiders too. We would used to, bicker back and forth, not really argue, but like, you kill it. No, you kill it. Or take care of it, one or the other. We used to go back and forth like that when we would come across spiders. But once he got deployed, and he came across those camel spiders that can be even bigger than your hand, that cured him of that. So that's why he's saying that. I'm like, no. If anything, it'll probably make me more scared of spiders. Yeah, Indy had 3 back surgeries. Oh, man. Yeah, that's one of the things that he has for his military, for his disability, is most of it is coming because of the back issues, because he had that since he was in the military. And he's got one of his brothers who was in the 2 different armed forces, and he's gone through how many back surgeries now?
3 at this point.
Okay, so just like you, Indy, he also went through 3 back surgeries, and he still deals with back pain.
Titanium plates and rods and all that.
Titanium plates?
All that type of shit in them.
Hey, Devin, good evening. But yeah. Hello from New Jersey. Hey, Matthew, good evening. Okay, Nicole, again, I do hope that you feel better.
Wait, hold on. Let me show you a camel spider.
Wait, hold on. Nicole, if you're still there, he wanted to show everybody a picture of a camel spider. And if not, just look it up. These suckers are huge. I mean, they attack.
Hey, look at that monster. You'll never be afraid of spiders again when you run into one of those. And those sons of bitches, they're fast. They ain't slow. They're super, super fast. And they can jump high, the whole 9 yards. It's awesome. Nasty, nasty stuff.
And the reason why they're called camel spiders, because, of course, the desert, what's one of the bigger animals that are out there are camels.
I don't know why they...
But they do tend to attack the camels. But, I mean, these suckers are big.
That's 2 of them linked together, but they were fighting or something. I don't know what they were doing. But...
Matthew, if you're talking about from the floods, we are very lucky that our neighborhood, even though we do have a small river that's like maybe 5 blocks away from us type situation, but we're not in a flood zone, so we're very thankful for that. But one of the rivers, what's it called? San Gabriel River.
Yeah.
That's actually less than 10 minutes. I think it's 7 minutes from where we live. And that one, go check out go check out the live stream that I did on that one, because we actually did go to the river to see it for ourselves, and it was just crazy. It was just crazy. I mean, on one hand, it was cool to see, but at the same time, knowing that people have lost their lives because of that, you know, so it's sorry. Good job, honey. Good job, babe. You now you're gonna give others nightmares about spiders. Sorry about that, Nicole. Yes. I mean, and there was an RV park that we've even delivered to several times that we saw, that they weren't far from the same San Gabriel River, but just at a different junction. And they even tried to create some type of barrier, but you know, the water had rose so much that it came over that barrier, and the RV park themselves didn't even have, I mean, they had minutes. You're talking about minutes of people running around to each other's RVs, banging on the door, trying to get them up so they can evacuate. And you know, because we saw that on the news about one of the guys who thought he had time to even just hook up because his vehicle was right there and he could hook up his RV and take off, but it requires power to lift up the brakes or the stands from the bottom of the RV. But because by that point, when he was trying to do that, the water was already over the barrier and it shut the power down. So, I mean, it was pretty sad that all the RVs that were in that one park, it showed the before while the flood was going through the RV park, and it pretty much just pushed all the RVs together. And then the aftermath. I mean, it's crazy. It is crazy. And I did put on my YouTube channel, because a couple of people have sent me money to donate, to help out anybody, especially if we know anybody personally. And at this time, we don't know anybody personally that, I mean, we know of neighborhoods that we've been to that have been affected by this, but we don't know anybody personally who has been affected by the floods. But I did put under the posts of my channel on the different ways that people can donate, especially if you're not here in Texas and you know about what's going on, and not just about the loss of life, but everybody who's lost their homes and whatnot. There are different ways that people can donate, and just take me out, because you know how it is, especially, you know, YouTube is going to take a piece of that. So if you want to donate directly, I did post under the post tab of the different ways people can donate to help those that were affected. Worked in the military. Please give him my thanks for his service. He's watching. So Matthew, and thank you for saying that, though. He's retired Air Force. His dad is also retired Air Force, and our son is also in the Air Force currently. So both of us have lots of family in the military. But so yeah, if you guys are already aware of what's going on here in Texas or what's happened, and we are expecting more rain this weekend, and I know they're still doing a lot of recovery along the riverbank. So I'm just hoping that it's not going to be a lot of rain, because they're still trying to do a lot of recovery and assessing the damage and whatnot. So I am just hoping that if it's going to rain, you know, not in the areas that doesn't need it. not in the areas like in the, what do you call that, Kerrville. They definitely, a Mystic camp in that area, pretty much anywhere along the San Gabriel River. The family who served, including World War II. Oh, wow. Well, thank you to your side of the family, for everybody that was in the service. But yeah, for both me and my hubby, we both have siblings that were or are in the military, nieces and nephews, and for my hubby, it was his mom and dad were both in the service at one point. For me, it was more my siblings, nieces and nephews, and cousins, and my parents, neither one of them was in the military. Guadalupe River, there you go. Not San Gabriel. I mean, San Gabriel did overflow, but either of those rivers, my hubby just reminded me, is the Guadalupe River. I just hope that it doesn't rain enough to affect anywhere along that area.
The Guadalupe is the one that is in Kerrville, though. That's what I was saying. Here, I found a better picture. Shows you the size.
Oh my gosh.
Shows you the size. Shows you the size.
He wants to give others nightmares about spiders. Look at that.
Look at the size of that motherfucker.
That's a camel spider. This is what cured my husband's fear.
Wouldn't that cure your fear of spiders?
spiders.
It's like a nightmare. Our tent was parked on top of a freaking nest of them, I think. I don't know.
No, I told you. That would not cure. If anything, it would make it worse.
No.
That would only make it
Yeah,
worse.
I don't like them. But I see these little bitty pissant spiders
I
running
know,
around. I'm like,
but
get out of here.
sometimes it's not about the size. It's also about the way they look. It's about the way they look.
Mhm. Yeah. Anyway. All right.
So yeah, I got about 12 more minutes
For what?
to hit 12.
Oh. What's wrong with that?
He just wanted to come back into the car to show y'all what the camel spider looks like.
Camel
I don't-
spider, wind spider,
I don't-
wind
I don't-
scorpions, whatever the hell they
I don't
call it
need a
camel spiders.
reminder.
Neither do I.
And did you see what Nicole said?
Uh,
She was talking about now she's gonna have nightmares.
you'll forget all
So
about it.
so good job, babe. Good job.
Good job.
Hey there. Good evening. I'm not gonna say the name, but welcome in. That thing is ugly and big. It is.
Yep.
Cassandra, are you afraid of spiders? I'm telling you. I mean, like I said, in Guam we have big spiders. Maybe as a kid, in my mind, I'm seeing them as bigger than they actually were. But in Guam, we
Well,
do
they're
have
pretty
big
damn
spiders.
pretty big. No, I mean these things. We caught one and we put it in one of the styrofoam containers,
styrofoam.
just like what we were just eating out of. And the son of a bitch went around chewing holes in the corners, trying to get out of the thing.
Yeah.
And I mean, we hit it with a freaking big ass rock and picked the rock up. And he took off like it wasn't nothing.
It knows how to flatten itself
Yeah.
out. That's why.
So
My grandpa, Matthew says well, good. That's good for you, Cassandra.
yes, the big red one. Yes.
My grandpa, dad's father, was with U.S. Army 1st Infantry Division, aka the big red one.
Yep.
After the war, he did sheet metal construction for a living and gave 50 years of his life as a volunteer firefighter. Oh, wow. That is awesome.
Yeah, my dad was Air Force. Of course, I was Air Force. My mother was Army. My stepmother was Air Force. My little brother was in the Marines and the Army. My older brother is blind in one eye, so he couldn't join the military, so he went to work for a contracting company, KBR, and spent 4 years in Afghanistan working for them, supporting the military. So there you go. But yeah, we've covered every branch. We've covered every branch of the military and my
Between-
side of the family. to include special forces, and then same on her side. We've covered pretty much every branch for generations. You know, my son makes it. My son makes us he makes it third generation Air Force. So there you go.
So I don't know if your grandfather's still alive, but even after the military, 50 years of his life as a volunteer firefighter, that is really awesome. Salute to your husband and son for serving our.
Thank you. All right, I'm going to take a second.
Okay.
You're fine. See y'all later.
Did you mean to put poultry or country, Cassandra? But she's saying salute to you. To you.
Thank you.
He says thank you.
See y'all later.
Matthew, a World War II man. They don't make them like that anymore. My other grandpa, mom's father, was on the USS Intrepid during the Cuban Missile Crisis. Oh, wow. No. At least from my side of the family, I don't think we can. I can say anything as honorable as, you know, from both your mom and your dad's side. I want to say, well, actually, I take that back. I don't know really the story of it, but I want to say it was my mom's mom. I believe it was one of her brothers. It was one of her brothers that was on one of the ships when Pearl Harbor was attacked. But I don't know the full story. Country. I figured that's what you meant. After his service with Navy, he became a 30-year veteran cop. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Definitely your family definitely knows how, what do you call that? To remain, you know, to give. Yes, hats off. Talking about saluting, you know, to your side of the family. Both sides of your family. From both your mom and your dad's side. So yeah, our son, like he's the third generation between him, you know, my hubby, and my father-in-law. So our son makes the third year generation in the Air Force. He's about, by the time his time comes up, he'll be sitting at least 7 years in the service, and he's still trying to figure out if he really wants to make a career out of it. So there's that spider again. I see it walking across the hood. It's about this big. But, you know, of course, when the hubby, when he was in service and he was at that point of his career, because at that time, you know, our kids were younger. So I would keep trying to convince the hubby on that it would be just more beneficial that he remain in the service as long as he can, especially while the kids are young, just to make it easier. But of course, our son doesn't have any kids. He's not married. So on one hand, though, because that's one of the benefits about retiring in the military, lifetime medical coverage. You cannot, you know, go wrong with that for sure. I'm proud of all my relatives who served in this great nation. Thank you, Matthew. I will. So we'll see. He wanted to follow in the footsteps of his dad and be a mechanic. Did something just swoop up and grab that spider? But instead of he's an automotive mechanic, my hubby. So instead of being automotive, he actually is a working on planes. So still a mechanic, but working on planes. And I know doing that as a civilian can make money. So, but he doesn't know. He's still trying to figure it out. And we told him, I was like, you still have time. You know, that he can actually change up his job and switch over to something else, you know, maybe that he might enjoy more and like better than what he's currently doing. So he's got time to still figure that out. No rush. How long you two been married? Is somebody else leaving? Oh. We just celebrated in May our 26th wedding anniversary. So we've been married for 26, been together for 27. So yeah, only he will know. I'm sure he to even just come back to the States because his first 2 duty stations have been overseas. He went to England and now he's in Japan. So he's been away from family all this time that he's been since he joined. So watch 2 of your shorts, Matthew. Oh yeah, that's the other thing I wanted to do. Live chat. Your name sounds familiar, so I'm not subscribed to your channel yet. I'm currently watching it from another account, so where'd it go? So I'll make sure to go to your account and subscribe and what do you call that? Make sure to watch a couple of your shorts videos and to make my subscription to your channel valid. But thanks for doing that too, Cassandra. We all got to support each other. But it is 9:45. I still didn't finish my what I needed to do. So I'm going to go ahead and end this live stream here. Thank you guys, or as we say in Chamorro, Situus Maasi, for being here, for chatting with us and hanging out and keeping us company. Hey Mario, good evening. We actually had Hawaiian food tonight. We went to a place called CNH Hawaiian Grill. So if you rewind or watch this live stream from the beginning, we went to CNH Hawaiian Grill to pick up our dinner. And then we tried to find a spot to watch the sunset. We caught the last 10-15 minutes of it. So yeah, I got the chicken katsu and the hubby got a steak plate with rice, and we both had the macaroni salad as a side. But I love the chicken katsu. I just love chicken. But I still have a little bit of that to try and eat. I know it's going on 10 o'clock, but you know, with this line of work, I know it's bad to be eating late, but we can't help it. We can't help it with the line of work that we do. By the time we are almost done working and whatnot, you know, we're finishing up at about anywhere from 7:30, 8:30, 9 o'clock. So yeah. But anyways, thank you guys so much for being here. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. Make sure you guys keep checking out my channel and hopefully join me again on any future live streams or just watch any of my long form or short form videos. Until then, please stay safe out there. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Adios for now. Bye, y'all. Thank you for being here.